let's start off with HackNotice and really why do we exist? Why is your business focused on providing this type of service to employees? The real focus for us is digital identity theft and account takeover. So digital identity theft, you've heard about it in the news, you hear about it all the time. It's a problem for everyone. Everyone's online these days, no matter what your role is, no matter who you are. You watch Netflix, you play video games, you do banking online. Everyone has an online account. And unfortunately, that makes you vulnerable to account takeover, identity theft, fraud, and all the consequences of those. Why are we in this situation? Well, it's really because we're in a data breach epidemic. You heard recently about Colonial Pipeline, ransomware, literally shut down gas to the East Coast. But this is not the beginning of data breaches. We've had more and more data breaches and larger data breaches year by year, where honestly, we can't even put all the breaches on the screen anymore. Hackers have an immense wealth of information about everyone. And there's a direct consequence to that. And the consequence is the more data that hackers know about you and your business, the more identity theft, the easier it is for them to take over accounts and commit fraud. Every single breach that you're included in teaches hackers something new about you. Hackers are amassing profiles and personas. And once they have all the critical information, they can very easily take over your identity. And unfortunately, these events destroy lives. For victims of identity theft, so the employee themselves, they end up paying thousands of dollars to recover from these events. You know, no matter what you've heard in the news about identity theft, insurance or protection or laws, victims end up losing lots of money because of this. There's tens of millions of victims each year, and there's tens of thousands of accounts that are taken over each year. And account takeover is just a direct cause of identity theft. It's the leading cause, it's incredibly frequent, and it does have real world consequences. Why are hackers doing this? It's because it pays. Cybercrime's probably the fastest growing industry on this planet. It's growing to be a $6 trillion industry. And not only can hackers steal money through medical fraud, financial fraud, they can just earn money by selling your data. Your credit card's worth $15 on the dark net. Your driver's license is worth $70. Facebook account is worth $75. So you can see what your information is worth, and it's frequently traded. Why would your employer care about this? It's because it hurts employees and it hurts job performance, and it ultimately hurts the company as well. Hackers routinely target employees to break into businesses. Employees that have had their identity stolen, a good portion of them, 1 out of 5, have had to take extra time off work to recover from it. So employees are distracted by it. Obviously they're very concerned about it. That leads to lower productivity, lower profitability, lower sales, higher safety incidents. Unfortunately, people get hurt more often at the office when they're distracted by identity theft. So we're all in this together. We all want to make sure that the employee is protected, the company's protected, and so that's why we're fighting this account takeover and fraud. So who is HackNotice? Well, HackNotice, we've been around for quite a long time as security professionals. We have been in the threat intelligence, third-party risk, identity theft space for decades. We are not hackers. So as opposed to some of the weird emails we get every now and then, we don't hack. We don't hack for hire. We are not hackers in any way. We are experienced security professionals that are working on behalf of our clients, really to understand what hackers know about you and prevent those attacks. We are what's considered a watchdog service. So a big part of HackNotice is we are constantly monitoring for the items you care about, for what's in your watch list. And we monitor proactively, and then we send out alerts, push notifications, browser notifications. We notify you when there's something new. And we're not working alone. We are working with some of the world's most advanced, largest security teams, security professionals. Some of the most experienced CISOs are working with us to help solve this problem. So what is HackNotice? We are a data breach monitoring service. So the websites you use, when they are broken into, we alert you to that. We are a digital identity monitoring service. So your work email, your personal emails, we can notify you when hackers are stealing your information and sharing it. We focus on recovery. So we are not just identifying problems, but we're really focused on solutions. So we provide for every event a customized recovery checklist that enables anyone to recover from these events, protect themselves, reduce their risk, prevent a lot of the attacks that would come in terms of account takeover and fraud. And this is focused on all of us, your security team included, working together to secure the company and secure the employee. So this is a collaborative software, and we're doing this with your security team to help protect the company and help protect you. A little bit about HackNotice. We are collecting data breaches from hundreds of sources. We have hundreds of thousands of data breaches in our system. This is a continuous process that happens every day. Every breach is reviewed by a security researcher. So if it's in our system, that means a security researcher has said that this is a real event that you should care about. We also are collecting data leak data. So we're going to make some distinctions here today. Data breaches, that's when a hacker breaks in. That would be similar to a criminal breaking into a bank. A data leak is when a hacker steals data and shares it. That would be as if a criminal went into the bank, grabbed a lot of money, and then just threw it up in the air and spread it around town. So leaks would be the files hackers are sharing. These are credentials, passwords, identities, medical records. We've seen it all. Hackers will share your pant size, your date of birth, your drinking habits, and this is all leading to fraud. So we are actively collecting both breaches and leaks. We collect the leaks directly from hackers. We're in dozens of hacker forums every day, seeing what hackers are doing, collecting that data, and then providing it to our clients. This is built certainly to protect you at work, but it's also built to protect you at home, your personal life. Everything you see here in blue is entirely up to you. So if you want to monitor your mobile apps, your personal websites, if you want to monitor your personal emails, we can do all of that. By default, we will monitor your work websites, your work email, but you have the ability to protect yourself at home as well. And this has been proven to work. HackNotice, you may not have heard of us before. We've been around for 3 years. We have tens of thousands of users, and we have seen the direct impact of those users recovering from events, protecting themselves. This has been life-changing for some of our users. We have helped users recover from hacks. We've prevented identity theft and fraud. And we've been talked about in Lifehacker and Bleeping Computer and some of the largest security